Well, every so often we get to learn about the Adult Day Services located right across the street from us here on El Toro Road, and joining us is the program director, Kathy Allen, and you brought a guest along with you.
Hi, yes I did. This is Brendan. Brendan is one of our interns at the center.
And Brendan, you've been over there for quite some time now.
Yeah, I've been there for about a couple months now. I'm doing a 100-hour internship through Saddleback College, so
Great.
I think I'm about 85 hours through that.
So are you taking a minor, or I'm not sure, Saddleback College has, what, AA degrees, liberal arts degrees in different fields. Are you getting a degree within social work?
I'm a human services major right now, so I'll have my associate's degree at the end of May, and then I'm going to transfer on and get my bachelor's in either social work or human services.
Good for you. What kind of universities are you looking at? And what I imagine there are universities that are, better at certain, areas, and I'm sure you're trying to get to one of those, right?
Correct, and local. Cal
Yeah.
State Fullerton
Has
a good program, so that's my first choice.
That's great
right
to
now.
hear, because I'm a Titan myself.
Oh, all right.
I went to Saddleback College. It's a great, people don't realize it's such a great process, and I'm trying to talk my 18-year-old daughter into that. I went to Saddleback College, tried to figure out what I wanted to do, had some interest, but I received my AA, and then I went to Cal State Fullerton and got a degree in communications. So it's a great process and a great opportunity, especially when we have places like, where you're able to, live locally and do your internship. So that's a great process. What have you learned over there?
I've learned a lot. I actually have changed the route I want to go with my career through the internships I've had.
No kidding.
I initially started off, I wanted to be a substance abuse counselor, and then after seeing the internship opportunities available and the populations I could work with, I did my first internship with Stand Up for Kids, which works with homeless kids and underprivileged kids, helping them get resources or mentors so that they can get jobs and get apartments.
Right.
And then I wanted to see the other side of the spectrum, so I came over to South County Adult Day Services, and I fell in love with it. I think this is something I see myself doing in the long term.
And you're going to have plenty of people to work with, because the boomer population is going to be nearly 80 million in the next year, if not already. And obviously, it's a changing demographic that's going to affect the world, I think, because there's just such a large boomer population that they're going to need services like that you can be able to provide. What really attracted you to them? Is it the personalities, or just seeing a need for that specific area?
The need was a big thing that got me into it. Just from, I wasn't sure how I was going to like it compared to working with the younger population. But the people are just amazing. I mean, so friendly, seeing people's faces light up just from being friendly and having conversations with them. It's incredibly rewarding.
And they have great stories too. I always talk to people too, and you could be in an elevator, and unfortunately for us, as if you're younger, you just see maybe an elderly gentleman. Well, he could have been a fighter pilot and was president of Bank of America. You just don't know these things because you don't see them in that environment. But like you can get close to them and find out what they're really about, and they truly, like you said, make their day and make them feel proud once again.
Yeah, a lot of people have just so much life experience and been all over the world and done so many incredible things that you just can't help but want to get to know them more.
Absolutely. What's your day like? So like when you show up there, what is the process for you the rest of the day?
I'll usually come in and check the communication log just to see what's been going on. I'm only there 3 days a week, so when I'm gone, things happen. And then I tend to get there around lunchtime, so it's an opportunity I can go from table to table and say hi to people, let them know I'm there, and good interactions, getting to know them socially. And then I'll tend to do some sort of assessments, either cognitive ability, depression assessments. There's a fair amount of paperwork that goes with those, so I've gotten pretty efficient at doing that.
Right. Are you working with Alzheimer's as well?
Alzheimer's, dementia, Parkinson's disease.
Yeah, those are all things that affect the boomer population and even the younger population, but obviously more so as we age. Do you see technology really helping you to service a lot of the residents, especially when it comes to Alzheimer's and and Parkinson's? We're still trying to find a cure for that for forever.
I think so. I mean, there's so much information that's so easy to access in this day and age. I can have a question about something and just look it up as soon as I get home on my computer and just be that much more prepared for next time.
Right. Well, it sounds like you're doing some great work over there. It's great to have an opportunity to have a gentleman like this who's has the educational background and has the fortitude to really pursue a career like that.
It is nice, and we have a lot of interns from Fullerton, from sometimes Chapman, Cal State Long Beach, UCI So we have quite a few, and then Saddleback.
Right.
No Irvine Valley, but we do get a lot of interns.
Mm-hmm.
And my son did the same route, AA, and he's graduating Fullerton in May this year.
Isn't that great?
Criminal justice.
Yeah.
But
And that really helps your staff as well, because I know it does here whenever we have the opportunity to have an intern. And if you're like us, it's like, no, we don't want you to really Xerox and just pass on notes. We want you to get in there and really learn and operate just like we would on a daily basis.
It's true, and actually Brendan went on a home visit because our social workers also have to go visit a home. So they'll go into the home and they're going to meet the family, and sometimes it's about a 2-hour visit. And he had the opportunity, I think it was this
Monday,
week?
yeah.
Monday, he actually did that with another intern. Didn't you guys go together?
Yes.
Yeah, and he had got to do that and do the whole process himself, and then comes back with the paperwork, and then we continue with the process of getting the person admitted to the center.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
So
it's
the
nice.
home visit is actually the entry part of it then,
Correct. I had been on a couple with my supervisor. This was the first one I'd been on
your
by
own?
myself. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it was a little nerve-wracking, but it went well. It's a great opportunity to get to know somebody and learn their life story, and just kind of find out who they are as a person, what kind of things they've done in their life before you have to get to all the nitty-gritty paperwork
Right.
that's just necessary.
And you would imagine they feel more comfortable in their home than having, hey, come visit me at my office. And
Exactly.
You're sitting in a chair behind a desk, and it's a little intimidating at times. But if you can do that home visit, I imagine they feel a lot more comfortable.
I think so.
Yeah, good for you. Well, we wish you the best of luck. I think you're working on the way to success. With the path of Saddleback College and Cal State Fullerton, and work with one of the agencies, right? Maybe even age well. You never know.
Who knows?
That's right.
Yeah.
You can come do another internship
Yeah,
through
there you
Fullerton.
go. That's right. That's right. What else do you have going on over there?
On last Friday we had the symphony. So again, we're really blessed to have that. It's amazing to have the Pacific Symphony come in, and we have a flute and a harpist come in, and it's a 6-week program. They're every other week. So they come back on the 17th. So if anyone out there that's watching this wants to come join us,
Absolutely.
it is actually amazing. It's beautiful music, and we're really blessed.
About what time of day do you do that?
The program starts about 9:45 in the morning for about 45 minutes, an hour.
Great.
Yeah,
So
we're doing
April
that.
17th, about 9:45, go on
You
over
wanna
to the
come?
center and meet some nice people like yourself.
That's
and,
right.
And enjoy some nice music,
That's
right?
right.
Very good.
Yeah.
Located right across the street from us here on El Toro Road,
Correct.
right? Okay.
Yep.
Thanks so much for joining us on the program. Best of luck to you, and thanks for coming on this morning.
Thank you.
Well, that's Age Well Adults Age Services located on El Toro Road. If you're familiar with the community center, just basically right across the street, a little bit down the way from Stater Brothers. And give them a call at 855-9444 if you have any questions. We'll be back right after this. Good job. That wasn't too bad.